Here we are outside the front door. There's the garage there with the bike parked up. A little front garden, concrete front path, a little bit of grass out the front. The upstairs, facing up. Then we walk up to the front door. So we walk up to the front doorstep there, little hallway as we come in, little flight of stairs to our right, and the kitchen straight ahead of us. Just shut the front door. Little galley kitchen as we've said, and into the living room. Front facing lounge. Touch of damp there under the window. Laminate floors. Upstairs and downstairs the laminate flooring actually. So this is the lounge area. Was once 2 rooms. I'm standing in the second half here. Walk up to the other end of the room now. Windows facing out onto the front garden. And then looking back to what will be the dining area with the French windows and the back garden. Originally, as I said, 2 rooms. I'm going to put a dining room table there. Excuse me, a dining room table there, and obviously a fantastic place for Nancy to play. And so the view of the back garden. Fairly dilapidated fence on the left-hand side. That will have to be replaced. Concrete area down to the right-hand side. Been some attempt at laying some hardcore just outside the front here, bringing the level up by a good few feet, probably 4 or 5 feet, before it drops away to the garden. Old pile of bricks, and that dilapidated old fence, which is going to be probably one of the first jobs that I have to look at once we do move in. Alright, so that's the main room in the house. Just coming out now into the hallway and then into our little galley kitchen. Not a great deal of room in there, but obviously only needs enough room to make the food. A little area there for preparing food possibly. She's left an old fridge, which is a blessing in disguise in some ways, but I think we're going to be getting rid of that. Over the kitchen sink and another view of the back garden. What we're going to get to look at as we do our washing up. Fairly tidy little kitchen. Nothing majorly wrong with it. Might one day look at replacing the doors in the kitchen though. We step back out into the hallway, look at the inside of the front door, radiator in the hallway and coat hooks, and first time in 20 years that I've had a flight of stairs, so very proud of my stairs. Certainly cost me enough money. And we climb up the stairs to the upstairs portion of the house. To our right is the little bathroom, bath with a shower, little hand basin, and a look at our toilet, little sink there, from a little tap. Now again, quite well decorated the bathroom, little bathroom fishy motifs on some of the tiles there. Quite a sunny little window under the bath. Back out onto the landing and then into what will become Nancy's bedroom. Probably the second bedroom. Fairly good size. Views there out the back window of the woods outside the back garden. laminate flooring again, as I mentioned. And there's a view of the back garden. Not as in fantastic condition as it could be, but it's a very good size. We need a lot of work. It is a good size garden. Some mystery hole in the corner of the room connects to 2 bedrooms. Don't exactly know why that's there, but so we walk back out onto the landing again. There's the window in the side of the house. That's a lot of the sunshine in, particularly late in the evening. And here's the master bedroom. So this now is towards the front of the house, which has left us a fairly large wardrobe, but again, don't know if we're going to be keeping that. It gives some indication of the size of the room. We'll easily be able to get a double bed and the various drawers and bits and pieces that are needed for a bedroom. There's a quick view up and down the street of our new neighbours. A lot of parking, or a lot of cars I should say, some off-road parking. There's an alley down the side of the house that leads to the woods at the back, and a lot of people have got garages that face outwards of the back of their garden, so they bring their cars down the side to get their cars through to the garage. So that was the master bedroom. This is our box room, laughingly referred to as a 3rd bedroom, and it's really, really small, really small. If I lay with my feet against the outside wall, my head is about 2 or 3 inches from the opposite wall, so it is really, really small. So that was upstairs. We're back downstairs now, looking over the back garden. A fairly good sized back garden, particularly for the area of London that we're in. Obviously, haven't been incredibly well looked after, and actually isn't that safe, particularly for a young child like Nancy. Concrete pretty much everywhere. A pile of old bricks and concrete to make up the hardcore. Probably an attempt some time ago to start a project for decking. What is useful though is the garage on the side of the house. Rear entry via this door. Got some bits and pieces already in there. The boiler for the kitchen, some pipe work, some meters and bits and pieces. There is lighting, there is electricity, so there's quite a lot can be done with that space. More than just parking a car or dumping, filling garages with all sorts of rubbish that people accumulate over the years. The plan is to have a little workshop in there, making furniture, toys and what have you. And back out into the back garden, just look at the state of that area. There's a gate just to the right there that opens out onto the little alley, so if I ever need to bring the scooter into the garden or get it off the main road, I can bring it in through the garage or through the side gate into the back garden. More concrete down at the foot of the garden. Probably was once a vegetable patch and a shed, but it's going to take quite a lot of work to actually get the garden looking fantastic. And there's a view of the back of the house. You can see how far we've come down from the floor level down there. So that was a quick look around our new house before we actually move in. Nothing's been touched as yet, so when you do come and see us, or if you come and visit us years from now, we'll have this film to look back on and laugh about before we made our imprint on it. I'd imagine years from now it's going to look completely different, so this is quite a good record. So that just about sums it up again. I'm showing you some of the footage you saw at the beginning of this, just to round things up a little bit. Running at about 10 minutes now, so best we sign off. Thanks for looking around the house, and come and see us soon. Cheers then, bye bye.